come from the same vicinity. We come from Kitale, both of us, and we come from the same church. But he came and joined my church, and then we were in the youth group. We have a youth group in church. So yeah, it's a ministry of young people. We used to do dances, poems, stuff like that. So when he came, he found me there. So we became friends. But he was a friend to my brother first. Yes, they became friends, and he used to visit him at our house. So with time, we became friends with him, and we began to date.
So I remember when alingia box I took her home, and I had never taken a lady home to my mother. So my mother looked at her and told me, "Now moi, and make sure you marry her." So, and kudos to mom, if you'll be watching this, you know, I fulfilled your promise. So from that moment, I feared my mother's words. So I made a commitment that I'll marry this lady that I love so much. So we kept it rolling, we kept it going. Then I came to Nairobi in 2013, the end of 2012. I came to live in Nairobi and to school, and to continue with my freelance work. So that was 2013, 2014, and we've been friends for a very long time, and we know we'll marry each other, but we don't know when. You know, we good friends. I know I'll marry this lady, but I don't know when. But on the chapa hesabu, we need money, enough money to get married. We need to save. Need to live in a good place so that I marry her. Sikutaka pia kumtesa, you know. So 2014, the end of 2014, I remember it was 31st. So we had planned in our hearts to just get married the next year. That was 2015. But it was really challenging because of finances. So we say, man, how could it be? How will it be? So a pastor friend of ours called us, who's really mentored us, called us to dinner back home in Kitale, and that was Bishop Timothy. We go to his place. He picks us in town. We go to his place. Before we enter into the house, he parks the car outside, and he says, "Hey guys, there's something I want to tell you. I've been wanting to ask you this question, but let me ask you, when are you guys getting married?" And to us was like, wow, don't you understand the season we're in? I understand. When are you guys getting married? So we said, I was the first person to answer, next year, 2015, November. And it was like, why November? Why November? And to me, I was like, why not November? In this 1 year, I'll fix 1, 2, 3 things. I'll get some good chums and prepare to marry her, pay my dowry, etc. So that is when our eyes were opened. That yes, we love each other, we are committed to each other, but we have excuses to not get married. So it was a wake-up call, and we realized, man, we need to do it by faith. So we challenged each other, and he challenged us. So we decided to do, what month did we choose? April. We chose April by faith. Not having by that time nobody was, at least she was working. At that particular, she was working, getting more money than me. At the beginning, she was getting more money than me, but now I could not depend on her money. At that particular time, I had no understanding of marriage, that when you get married, you know, her money is your money. Me, I came from a background when the man pesa ni yake, the woman pesa ni yake. So to me, with that mindset, it was a challenge. It was a challenging move to say, let me go. So I wanted to make good money before I marry her. So at that particular time, I realized I'm not walking in faith. So I shifted and said, no, I'm going to get married to Dorcas by faith. So we chose April, and by April 25th, that is 3 months down the line, we were married from the day we made the decision in 31st in the car. We got married 3 months later, and it's been a good journey.